Hi everyone, it's gothicleeman here. I thought I would do a bit of a chat video, and I have a coffee with a dinosaur cup. My Maleficent one is upstairs somewhere. I gotta find it and wash it. So I haven't done an update video for such a long time, so I thought it was long overdue that I just had a sit and chat video. And like, I follow this other gothy mum YouTuber and her name's Brandy, and I love her realness of her videos where she just sits and chats, and she's a really great storyteller, and that's something I'm not very good at. I'm kind of not very good at telling stories, and I think that's a lot to do with my anxiety and my anxious behaviors. I struggle to articulate what I need to say properly. So we'll do a very quick of what happened to me last year. My nan got diagnosed with cancer. That was literally you've got 6 weeks to live, and yeah, it happened, and it was really sad, but it was time, and she was prepared for it, and we got to see her as best we could without overwhelming her or being on top of her. And she picked up when she saw my kids, and then kind of deteriorated after that. But yeah, but she's been leaving me little hints because I'm very intuitive. Like, we have this thing about rose jewelry or anything with roses on it, and she's been sending me little hints everywhere I go, which is really lovely. I guess she's just checking in to say that what I'm doing is okay. Well, I got some new piercings as well. This was the industrial, but I had an issue with the bar healing. I don't know if the piercer put a too small of bar in, and it gave my ear no room to grow, so that was really uncomfortable. So then I've opted for, I've got some 2 little dice up there which you can't really see very well. I've got a spider there, spider in a web there, and then I got this one as well, and I got the Monroe all in one sitting. Go me, go power. You know, it was like we're all a group of friends and we did it, and with a professional piercer, and yeah, I can't believe I slugged through that many piercings at once. My favorite one has been this one. I really love this one, and I love this one as well. I've wanted this one for like 8 years, it feels like. I've wanted it such a long time, and I finally committed, and I'm so grateful I did. At first I was a bit unsure because I couldn't find the right size or what I actually wanted there, but I'm so glad. Work was chaotic for me. There was a lot of dramas in my workplace, and it wasn't so much the job itself that I was having issues with. It was the manager I was really struggling with. She's one of those people, she's very domineering, and she likes people that don't question or just do what they're told virtually. And I'm a questioner. I'm so efficient. I question everything that's wrong or what she's doing wrong, and she didn't appreciate that too much. She's left the job now. Well, the people that have caused the issue have left the job now, and it's fantastic just to have them gone. And you know, just because I like my job. Like, I didn't think I would really enjoy a retail industry, but I'm kind of really loving that retail, and it's helping with my social anxiety a little bit. It's kind of like that, throwing myself in the deep end to get better with social stuff and how to communicate better, you know, and articulate how I need to say, and thinking on the spot. It's made me realize that I'm a really good problem solver. I didn't even realize. I should have realized I was a problem solver, like with 2 autistic kids, but my job has made me really realize that I am a really good problem solver, and I'm good on the spot thinking as well. Like, you know, that quick thinking, let's fix this problem or let's find an alternative. So that's something I can really talk myself up if I ever need future jobs. But yeah, so that's one thing I kind of learnt about myself in this job. I have tattoo plans. Like, I want to get like your cameo border or picture frame around my cap. I've decided that's what I want, and that's what I'll get eventually. I've just got to save up for that. I got tickets to see Sisters of Mercy in October, so me and my friend are gonna go see that. My friend Michelle, who moved to my town, I didn't realise how much I missed not having another goth person in my area until me and Michelle's friendship have sort of, you know, grown over time. Like, it's kind of weird how I met Michelle. She used to come down to my town every couple of years for family functions, and then for some reason I would be out that night or I'd just be around, and then I'd bump into her and we'd say hi, and it was a quick sort of hi, how, you know, but nothing sort of like concrete. And then this would happen every couple of years until the point I spotted her in the other town, which is about 20 minutes away. I spotted her. I must have been in a good place at that time, or, you know, I was actually listening to the universe for a change that was saying, hey, this person keeps running into you or crossing your path. You've got to intervene now. And so I was forward enough. I intervened. I got her number, and it's been the best decision ever since. We've done so many things together, so many shenanigans, drinking and a lot of wine drinking, movie watching. Like, I introduced her to Repro the Genetic Opera. She had never seen it. And we go watch movies. At the moment, it's coffee and watching Game of Thrones as it comes out each week. So I haven't watched the last episode. I'm watching that tonight. So, oh no, I have this weird theory that Tyrion's going to be on the throne, but who knows, I'll have to find out tonight. No Game of Thrones comments until tomorrow, please. I don't want to know them. So that's sort of it. Works the same. I'm still doing my librarian course or extensions onto my librarian course. I'm just a bit naughty. I've got to go study mode. I need to study more. Anxiety is still the same, but I think I'm in a bit more of a better place with it now, that I haven't really needed to see my psychologist yet. But my partner's he's leaving his job very soon. It was just a really toxic environment for him, and it was not helping his own mental health. So he's had to make the decision to leave the work. I'm still staying in my job and still got money coming in, so that's not so much an issue. He's going to find other employment that's a bit more, you know, healthier for him and his mental health. So I've just got to support that, you know, and we'll take it as we come, as we do. We're a bit of battlers. He's been kind of getting obsessed. Ignore my washing baskets. I do have children. He's been doing a lot with fish tanks. So we've got fish tanks, we've got a turtle and an axolotl in the tank. So that's been quite lovely and soothing to have the water noises, and it's been helping my youngest, who has trouble regulating the water sounds. We've discovered that water sounds are very calming for him, so having the fish tanks is really calming him down, and he's not bouncing off the walls. So my kids, because I've talked a bit about myself and my partner, and we had our first date the other night. It was the International Melbourne Comedy Festival, so it was about 5 comedians, and I'm not big on stand-ups, but my partner loves stand-ups, and I figured, like, if we're going together, maybe the atmosphere I would really enjoy it. I really enjoyed it. I had a good time kind of until the end. The last comedian, he's just come touring back from America, and he's a bit more famous than the others, and he's one of those ones that plays with the audience. So he spotted a group of youngish people, or probably in their late 20s, and he sort of points out, he's like, oh, hey, you next to the chick that looks goth, but she's in her late 20s and should be out of it or should give it up, but just hasn't finished that rebellious stage. So that kind of was like, seriously, but all right, move on, everyone's laughed, move on with that joke. And then at the end, there's like, you could do the meet and greet with the comedians right at the end, and they've plunked themselves right at the entryway, so you can't avoid them, you have to walk past these people. So I thought the smart ass that I would be, so I walked past, I'm like, hey, I'm that goth chick. And then I did like a curtsy and walked out the door. I thought, why not? Like, so that's probably made his day secretly, even though I wasn't the person who was talking about in that joke. I figured it might make his day just a little bit, and it kind of made my day to go like in your face a little bit, but that was kind of my fun. But yeah, so my kids 9 and 7 now. Can't believe it. Michael's a 9 thinking he's 14. Still just wants to chat my head off his computer games, so he takes the computer quite a lot now. So I have to kind of bargain. Everything's a bargaining with him, and he's a negotiator, so everything has to be in his interest, or what does he get out of that. And he's a bit like his dad in that way. They have to bargain. So that's cool, but I love the age that he's at. It's fun and it's mature, and you can see that the schoolwork is starting to actually sink into his brain. He went on his first camp sleepover without me or family members. That was awesome. He had a brilliant time, and the teacher was sending me photos of how he was going. So that was a big milestone for him. And it was also a big milestone for Luke as well, who's 7, because he's never done anything independently without Michael. He's heavily relied on Michael for everything. So this was the first chance that he had to catch the bus to school without Michael, or come home without Michael, and just doing daily routine things without his brother here. So it was a really big, I'm proud of them both for that. And they're both, like, Luke's still dinosaur obsessed, but he's obsessed with dinosaurs and building things. Like, we've got the Jurassic Park Lego for him, and he loves to keep it together. Like, Michael, when he was obsessed with Lego, would just pull everything apart. He didn't really care about the fact that it was stayed together as what the booklet is, but Luke wants to keep everything nicely together. He likes that sort of structure of it. So that's really cute. Like, I really love it. So he's kind of gotten into Minecraft a little bit, and Plants vs. Zombies as well. He's kind of interested in, because he's a bit more my spooky kid. He likes the spookier stuff. And Michael sort of does too. He's kind of getting a little bit of an interest with it too. But I think it's he's trying to keep up with popular trends. So like on YouTube, if it's talking about the new Stephen King movie or stuff like that, he's discovering those things and then asking me about them. And, so I'm just explaining to him, it's a bit more, when you're 18, you can watch that sort of stuff, or who knows what he'll be interested when he's that age. But yeah, things are tracking okay. It's just, YouTube wasn't really my first priority, and because of my anxiety and my self-doubt, I sort of think, that would be a good video, or I want to make that video, and then when it comes time to committing to that video, I kind of self-talk myself out of it, and it doesn't happen. And it's also the time frame of when do I actually get the house to myself where I'm not running around, getting the kids ready for school, getting to work, trying to find time to do my studies or clean the house. So you can imagine my life is full. I have a very full bucket. Yeah, I need to try and empty my bucket. The one positive thing I've sort of been doing for myself is tribal belly dancing. I kind of always wanted to do belly dancing as a kid, and I've never really committed to it, but I finally, my friend Michelle dragged me to it, or we kind of dragged each other to it, and it's been really fun and interesting, and I'm losing weight that I didn't, you know. I'm one of those people, I don't like the gym, and I don't like the idea of running. I can't run because I've got hip issues. My physiotherapist told me walking and running's not advised for me for, you know, for losing weight. So belly dancing and tribal dancing is a little bit better for that, because it's actually making me sort of feel where my hips click and, you know, don't move right, and actually moving that part of my body. So it's been really nice to do that, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I didn't think I would, but the skirt I had to get was it's like a multicolored thing. Andrew calls it a curtain. He's been wanting me to wear colour, and then when I do get something that's colourful, he doesn't like it. But then I'm a bit the same. It is a bit of a horrible curtain, but that's alright. I'm looking on the website to see if I can find some black skirts or something that can replace that curtain. It will happen. I need to replace it. But yeah, it was just something unexpected for myself that I do weekly now, and it's good because I'm getting healthier, I'm losing weight, I'm targeting my leg area and my hip areas that I've got issues with that I need to, you know, work on. You know, that's why I struggle with my weight as well, because it's just finding the right exercise for my body. And I think I'm kind of got it now, and I love dancing. Who does not love dancing with music? Like, and one of the soundtracks that we use is Apocalypto for the tribal belly dancing, and that's a band I really love. I really love their style, so I've been quite happy with that. I won't get into more about, like, my mum and dad got health issues at the moment too, but I won't get into that because that's their own personal business and stuff. But yeah, so I've had a full on time why I have not been making videos. Thank you for sticking around, for the loyal people that do stick around, and the ones I notice that comment all the time. I've got those key, probably about 5 key followers that will comment or on my Instagram or on my YouTube, and I love the fact I get really happy when those guys comment. It's really good, so I know who's a bit loyal to me or who knows me well. So thank you for watching my video. Until next time, I'm uploading a Killstar video of one of the dresses. Like, if you've seen the plus my outfitting video, I'm going to also do a review of that dress because I've had it for such a long time now. I thought it was time to tackle that and make a video on it. So I hope you enjoy that video. I hope you enjoy this video. Until next time.